All right, let's discuss this further then. We are now joined via Zoom by political analyst Dr. John Molepo. A very warm welcome to you, Dr. Molepo. Thanks for being with us. All right, let's talk about it then. All right, so, it's been on everyone's minds. People have been talking about this cabinet reshuffle imminent. It's been imminent for some time, though, I must say. Why do you think it's taken so long, for the president to make his decision and make the announcement if there is indeed a cabinet reshuffle?
Well, Flo, this is a very difficult moment, particularly in our country. Why I'm saying so is simply because this reshuffle will then define the new epoch of the ANC. Why I'm saying the ANC, this might be the last time the ANC president reshuffling his cabinet, because we are going to 2024 election. So anything can happen. We might find that we find South Africa in a coalition arrangement. So this reshuffling, it's important for the ANC, because whoever they bring as part of the cabinet, definitely they have few months to make the changes. Because if you were to check, South Africans are still crying about many other important issues, such as your electricity, such as your roads, such as many things, health systems here in South Africa. So it's important that the reshuffling should definitely define a new epoch for the ANC, that indeed we are going to deliver within this particular month, so that they can restore confidence to the people of South Africa. Because as we are seated now, South Africans are really angry. That's why if you can go each and every corner of South Africa, everyone says reshuffling,
Yeah.
Because I think most South Africans are really indeed tired about what they've seen with these current ministers.
Yeah, let's talk about the likely changes. I mean, I guess the obvious one would be Paul Mashatile becoming the deputy president, as we'd heard that Didi Mabuza had resigned. Apart from what, we assume as being the obvious one there, what are we likely to see? I mean, who do you think is likely to make the cut when it comes to this new cabinet that we're likely to see?
Well, it's always important that when he makes his reshuffling, he must look at the performance of individual members. And obviously, he must also look into the balance of forces. What do I mean by balance of forces? That he must not purge other factions that might not necessarily support. He must also balance the question of gender, and must also speak to the alliance. So when you look into those things, it is clear that there are two ministries which are very vacant: your TPSA and also your transport. So to me, I think Tulas Nles, who's currently acting as the Minister for Public Service and Administration, I think he might swap with him and leave him at Labour and take him from Labour to DPSA. So, and also I see that we also have a vacant of transport. We might see a new minister coming from there. Look, there were a few top seven, a few of them, like Maropene and your deputy president. I think Maropene might also take the deputy minister or minister of monitoring and evaluation. Because if you were to check, he created a lot of things in presidents, and you ask yourself, why do we have so ministers in your in presidents? But also, what we might see Dindiwe Sisulu going, we might see Nathi Tetwa going, because of South Africans have been complaining about Nathi and his deliverance and so on. And also with regard to Lindiwe Sisulu has lost the political power because of her not being elected at the NEC. Not only that, but also she has been defying. She has not come in clear that she's not supporting Ramaphosa. So I'm thinking that Ramaphosa, why will he want somebody that he did not support? And also I'm thinking that Maidi might also see her way out into the cabinet of Ramaphosa.
Yeah, but do you think that it would be that obvious? I mean, as you earlier indicated, these sort of reshuffles should really primarily be about, the performance of the individuals, supposed to be about the competence of the individuals. But of course, we can't also, run from the fact that at the end of the day, this is also politics. So do you think that, the president will make it that obvious that, if you didn't stand with me during the elective conference, cheers, you're out?
It's obvious it's about politics, and where will you have somebody who has not been supporting you, who has been hard on you on your cabinet? But I don't think people like your Nkosana Dlamini Zuma, those people have experience who have been serving there in the cabinet. So he will want to balance between those who have been serving with experience and also bring new people who can try and stabilize various departments. But I think you're correct to say that these are politics, and obviously it's important for him to be able to manage balance of forces. That's why I don't think he will also obviously want to purge your alliances and so on. So he will try. That's why he had this extensive consultation. I think he's trying to appease each and every faction. If you were to check him, Ramaphosa has been consulting with various structures. So I think this time South Africans want people who they believe they can make change. And like I said, it's crucial for the ANC at this particular time that any reshuffle that they're making, it might be the last one. And therefore, they should be able to appoint or people who will definitely deliver services at this particular time.
Yeah, and I mean, is there thought into that? I mean, I always wonder, when we're making these sort of changes, and I know you've pointed out the fact that these things are usually political, but, at the core of it, is there thought about the service delivery? Will the people of South Africa get the services that they need, that they deserve, when we have these sort of changes, or is that not significant to whoever is making those particular changes? Yeah, yeah.
No, Flo, those are very significant. That's why South Africans need people who are eager to deliver services, people who are ready to make changes in their departments. If we were to check, for an example, arts and culture, there's been a cry. I think it took time, actually, with Minister Anatim Theto. He could have removed him long time ago because there's been a cry about how he ran his ministry, how people in arts and culture are not being supported, and so on. So I think this time we need people who are energetic, people who are able to ensure that the service delivery is important to the society at large. People who are going to see them in hospitals, people that are going to see them in various departments that they lead, they should be in charge. They should restore confidence to the South Africans because, like I said, that this is crucial. If anything happens within these particular months, I'm telling you, the ANC might find itself at the opposition or in the coalition arrangement come 2024 election.
All right, Dr. John Molepo, thank you very much for speaking to us here on SABC News. We certainly do appreciate your input.
Thank you.
All right, that is Dr. John Molepo, their political analyst, weighing in on what is considered to be a cabinet reshuffle that is imminent. We'll certainly have more on that for you.